Mechanic tip number 112. When welding, ensure that you're not anywhere close to the bin that you keep all the old shop rags soaked in oil, gas, and other flammable liquids in. Because, you know, that shit will explode. This dude tried to patch his own oil pan with JB Weld. In his defense, it did work good enough to drive it into the shop. Customer brought this in because he had a fuel leak at the injector. He said he tried to fix it himself, but I was not prepared for this. Dude, the fact that you're standing here today with all your skin is a miracle. Now, go out and buy yourself a lottery ticket.
Damn, I think I won! Jackpot!
You know, being a mechanic for as long as I've been, I thought I'd seen it all. But then some jackass brings in something that makes me scratch my head. So, I want all the smart fellers in the comments to tell me what the hell they think is happening here. Well, my original floor mat was so nice, I just didn't want to mess it up, so I got another one. But then the other one was so nice that I got another. But then that one was so perfect, I couldn't talk myself into dirtying it, so I got another one. And then... So, have you guys ever seen an air filter that died by way of a ruptured hernia? Well, now you have. Rest in peace, little fella. Rest in peace. This little sucker was brought in due to a constant scraping noise.
What? What the fuck?
Like, did you even get out and just look first, or did you plow right into this thing and immediately drive to the shop? I just don't understand. This is why some of you need to get a stress ball or something, because punching your steering wheel when you have road rage is not the answer, people. This guy had 27 different air fresheners in this car, and it still smelled terrible. So, this is a friendly reminder to everyone. Remove the old food out of your car, and you'll save yourself hundreds in cleaning fees and air fresheners.
Oh, that's nasty.
This lady declined an upper ball joint replacement last week because she didn't want to be upsold on any of that, and I quote, scammy bullshit. Well, they're back. Here we see this beautiful classic example of automotive history. And then we have this. Boy, I tell you, with that aerodynamic hydration system, she'll do 0 to 60 in one slice. Performs best in summer, though. No air coming out of the vents. Oh, alright, let's go check it out. There ain't no way someone paid a diag fee for this. Sadly, I have agreed to help my friend swap his radio. However, I was not prepared for him to roll in with half a forest in his truck. Bro, why?
Why?
The customer brought this in claiming the phone button on the steering wheel is triggering the horn apparently. That doesn't appear to be the case. Neither of these buttons are making the horn beep. However, I know I'm not the only one that tries pushing harder when a button doesn't work. Yep, FYI people, if the button is connected to the horn and you push hard enough, you will push down the horn. During a test drive, this guy wanted to make sure that the car was safe for his family. So he decided to check the safety features. Safe or not, bud, congrats on the new purchase.
Congratulations.
Hey, let's take a quick second to thank the sponsor of today's video, RealTruck.com. They sent me this UnderCover swing case, and it's quickly become one of my favorite truck upgrades. It mounts right in that dead space between the wheel well, and it swings out over the tailgate, so you're not crawling into your bed every time you need something. Just pull the latch, and it comes right to you.
I'm a god boy.
It holds up to 75 pounds, which is more than enough for tools and straps and all that random stuff we end up hauling around. The lid is weather sealed and it's lockable, so everything stays dry and secure. The installation is super easy, maybe 30 to 45 minutes with basic tools. If you've got a drill and some patience, you're good. And if you ever need that extra bed space, it lifts right off the lockable hinges in seconds. It is made right here in the good old US of A.
America! Yeah!
And RealTruck backs it with a 1-year warranty. They also offer guaranteed fitment, 30-day returns, and even financing if you're trying to build out that dream setup. Now, if you're ready to actually organize your bed space, check out the UnderCover swing case at RealTruck.com. I'll put the link in the description. And thanks again to RealTruck for sponsoring today's video. Let's go ahead and get back into it. Hey, check out this sweet mod that allows you to install a mechanical pelvic thrust to any vehicle for the purpose of asserting dominance over other cars. The customer says that her car wouldn't start and she was stuck and needed the fire department to come free her. So I think this is a good teachable moment. Vehicles with electronic door latches are mandated by law to have a manual override inside and out. You're given an owner's manual for a reason, people. Check it out sometime. Customer states their 12-volt socket doesn't charge their phone anymore. Now, do you think it's at all possible it might have something to do with your janky-ass charging cable? You know, these diag fees are what keeps the lights on around here. Hey Larry, come check out this fella's fancy suspension. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Is that them new Bluetooth ball joints people talking about? You're an idiot, Jim. Yeah. They say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. But honestly, I'm far more concerned about the randomly spawning flaming tires flying out of nowhere. Not only are they dangerous, but at this point, they're just incredibly annoying. With great stuff comes great responsibility. And obviously this is a responsibility a large portion of people just can't handle. So please sign my petition for a bill requiring full blood work for every purchase of spray foam. If you currently have amphetamines in your system, you will be denied purchase.
Hi there, would you like to sign my petition?
Leave me alone.
Customer brought this Ford Bronco in for some work. Oh, no. Hey Steve, what's the initials on that work order?
OJS, why?
Mother of God. Customer states that the oil pressure goes to 0 when the auto start-stop is activated. Happens when standing still. Sir... Nah, it's toast. We're looking at an engine swap at bare minimum, and I'd fully recommend that you get something that's all electric. Well, that's going to finish up today's episode. If you actually stayed this long, just know I appreciate you. Before we wrap things up, I want to thank all of my noobs and training members. We really appreciate your support, and it helps us continue to create content you love. If you have a video you'd like to submit, check out thenoobmechanic.com. And feel free to follow our Facebook page for more content. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for sticking it out till the end. Like and sub to Noob's channel, my friend. Need some cool gear, something iconic? TheNoobMechanic.com has got it. New uploads coming almost daily, so come on back for the next